All right, we're allegedly live. We'll see if YouTube starts to act, not active. I'm hoping my internet's not total shit. For anyone who tuned in last night, I'm about to fucking put up my phone. I'm not playing. For real. Like I last night was god awful. Like I don't think I've had internet that bad in a while. Right? Let's see what we look like. All right, we look okay. All right, we look okay. Right? Hey, all right. In the comment section, if this starts fucking up, just shoot us a message. We'll figure something out. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fight Island. Fuck Dana White and his copyright bullshit he's trying to do. Fight me. I know he trained, or at least maybe trained. I trained at least a little bit, so I'd have my hands.
Didn't he train to fight Tito?
He trained to fight Tito, and what was the story? That Tito just bailed? Like he didn't even show
Tito
up?
bailed or something like that. I don't know. And then they fought on a plane apparently or some shit.
That's so weird. That's so weird. Tito, why wouldn't you want that on TV?
I know. It's a lot of money, too. That would have been huge.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to fight their boss, basically?
Shit, everyone wants to fight their boss. Anyway, this motherfucker, go Bucks. Shout out to Dan Rodriguez. The Bucks got Tom Brady and Gronk.
They're basically just Patriots all over again. That's it.
Oh, well, that's what they want to do. Patriots South or whatever. They're gonna call it Patriots. Like they're gonna get clowned. Like y'all gonna get clowned if y'all don't. If you guys don't win, at the very least, go to the playoffs. Minimum, go to the playoffs. You guys are fucked. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it. And I think we play you motherfuckers this year, so it's on, bud. It's on, motherfucker. Tom Brady versus Kyler Murray. Who you got? That's good now. What's up, guys? Anyway, this is Fight Island. You guys know the deal about this with this show. This is episode number 3. We just talked to MMA Twitter, MMA Meet, and all that. You guys don't know, my brother Nick Pilecki. He started together a long time ago, like
years.
I think, a few years ago, and we started off on Crossbones MMA when we came up with that whole thing. We started off with that, kicked it for a while, and then Keyboard Warrior, everything else, and then took a little bit of a sabbatical, and now we'll talk about that if you're cool with everything. Yeah. But all right. So as always, start the show. What got you started watching or being an
MMA? Watching. Well, I was in martial arts all through middle school and high school and a little bit beyond. And I didn't know what MMA was. I had no idea what it was. I didn't even know what jiu-jitsu was at the time. And then I was at home, came home from practice, turned on TV and turned on Spike TV, and I saw Tough One. And that was my whole introduction to MMA, and I fell in love with it. And then I guess the typical everyone's first fight is the Stephan Bonner Forrest Griffin fight that like completely hooked everybody, and that was me. I was completely hooked and watched it ever since.
There you go, man. Everyone has their moment. Everyone talks about, I watched UFC 1 on tape, watched all this other shit. And so that's a good one though. Now I know you, sir, and so I know you're a huge Anderson Silva fan. Huge Anderson Silva fan. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that nobody on the planet was more pissed off that Chris Weidman knocked him out. Are we back? We good?
I think you're back. I'm not sure.
Am I back? Hold up.
And you're back?
Am I back?
I think you're back.
Dude, what the fuck?
I think you're kind of in and out, but you're kind of back. You're not moving. I can barely hear you though.
For real? Okay. I don't know if it's me or you, but it might be both of us. I don't know.
Yeah, I have everything turned off.
Do you? Okay, me too. I just turned off everything. So, all right. Well, quarantine internet sucks. Anyway, so you forgot what thing. But yeah, Anderson Silva
fan.
Yeah, I remember you were more pissed off than anybody. What were your thoughts when you saw Anderson Silva take out?
Well, one, I lost $200 for that fight.
Yeah.
I bet a buddy. We're at a bar, and he's like, "Oh, he's gonna knock him out." I'm like, "I bet you $200 he's not." Because who's gonna knock out Anderson Silva during that time? Like he was top. He was the guy, and I lost $200, and I was pissed. I was at a bar. I remember what bar I was at. It was a pool hall, and I just left and got in my car, just went home, and just everyone's blowing up my phone. Just he lost. He got knocked out. He's shit. Blah. I was all right, cool. But then when he came back, I was excited for it, and I was in Dallas actually watching it because the day after I was gonna watch Eagles Cowboys play. And when he broke his leg, I just lost my mind, and I was completely upset because he was like my Jordan of sports, like of MMA at the time. And then, yeah, I thought he should have retired right there though, completely.
Oh, dude, 100%. No, like, and there's a story just came out so long ago. This is the reason I bring it up. A story that came out. I don't even want to call it a story. You know how it is with like MMA sites. They pick up whatever they can on whatever little podcast or whatever little interview, write a big ass article on it. So apparently, Anderson Silva said that in 2012 he tried to retire, and Dana White basically gave him like a Bentley T to talk him out of it, right? And Ray Longo called him a whore. What the fuck? Like, did you hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about that part. I heard that he wanted to retire, and he told his wife if he beat Chris, he would retire. But if he lost to Chris, he'd have to do it again. And I never heard the Bentley one. That's wild. That would have been cool though. I would have taken it. Fuck it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Give me that car.
Under the table? Right. Yeah, give me the car.
Yeah. Anyway, so all right, so back to you, sir. Like how did you get started on MMA media, Twitter, whatever you want to call it? How did you get started with this whole thing?
So it was weird because I would go to a local bar, watch all the fights. Not when I was younger, obviously, but like I'll go to bars, watch the fights, go to a friend's house, watch the fights. One time specifically, I remember I was at my other friend's house watching the fights, and I think it was Josh Koscheck versus GSP. I think it was like Josh was acting like a douchebag, so he poked him in the eye and all that. He said, he got illegally punched, and it was this eye that got punched, but he was blocking this eye and doing the whole act and everything. I went on Twitter and I just blew up on Josh Koscheck. I couldn't find him. I tried finding him for today, but I started blowing him up. And I was like, "You're trash. You're garbage." I'm in high school at this time, and then like started talking to random people about the fights and stuff like that. I was like, "Oh, Twitter's pretty cool. Let me continue tweeting about all the fights when I get on." And then I was already in Texas when it happened. You randomly messaged me and you're like, "Hey, you like talking? You want to jump on this podcast?" And I was nervous as hell. I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. And we didn't know each other at all, but it worked out. It was fun.
Yeah, we doing an episode a week. We did more than one.
We did like two or three a week.
Yeah,
like different topics and stuff.
That was back in the day. We used to do. I remember, like yesterday, I was fucking trying to fix my shit. I went on the YouTube, right, and I went to the earliest videos, and it was me, you, and John. If y'all guys don't know, you go on the videos section, go scroll all as far down as you can, the earliest we got, and you'll see this redhead. Well, I can't even call him redhead; he's bald, but red-haired dude that used to be on with his name John. This dude was he was so like super detailed on everything he wanted to do. Right, as far as the podcast goes, him and I started in a different way called Toothless MMA, and we convinced that dude to let us start a podcast, and we did it. It was audio only. It was fun. We got like fighter interviews. We got a bunch of shit going on, and it was dope as fuck. Hold up, ELC says Ray Longo cracked me up, and it's I want you to punch a hole in his fucking chest. Yeah, you remember that shit? Goddamn. Anyway, but yeah, so. We had to do for a while, and then out of nowhere he disappears.
Yeah, he's gone. He just dropped out of nowhere. Like, I think even out of our chat, he just disappeared.
Yeah, he was just gone. I remember I went on there, I was just like, where's this dude at? And like I trying to hit him up and shit. And I mean, I gave him like after like a day or two, I was like, he ain't coming back. Yeah. So I think me and you were just like, fuck it, let's just keep running with it. Yeah. And we just kept going and going.
And then we got got a couple more people. We got Jesse
Jesse jumped on.
Yeah.
Fred jumped on.
Yeah.
And then dude, we've had a bunch of people come through here. One unnamed asshole, and then
one unnamed asshole.
yeah. One unnamed asshole. He will remain unnamed because he's a piece of shit. But the other two, Fred and Jesse, we're still doing the dancing, so that's cool. All right, so we went on for a while with we did Keyboard Warriors, Advocates, we did everything. Once we switched to Keyboard Warriors and everything, but at some point I forgot exactly how it went, but you had to go and you just gone.
Yeah, I was gone.
Yeah. What happened?
That was so little short story about me. I moved from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, to Corpus Christi, Texas, for a girl in the past. Every guy does it. A lot of guys do it. It's stupid decision. We ended up breaking up, and I had everything like attached to this person. We were together since high school and everything. So trying to figure out that life, like separating everything, going through legal stuff, finding a new apartment, maxing out credit cards, all that whole thing, because I had lost everything. It was just a bunch of that all at once, and I just completely disappeared off the face of the earth for a little bit. I think for a good 4 to 5 months, I was just gone from anything. Then I met someone else, and that was cool. And then started like watching y'all again and wanting to jump back in, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna focus on me for a little bit. And then that new relationship ended up happening, not working out. So then I've been going to the gym ever since, trained back in martial arts, trying to get involved in MMA Twitter again. Just been busy working on personal certification for a personal trainer, like all this stuff. So I'm just trying to focus on me now and do things that I enjoy, which is obviously this type of stuff and training jiu-jitsu again and just having fun.
Yeah, so y'all don't know, this dude actually trained, but you trained something else earlier, sir. I know you were a striker. You were a striker for a bit. What would you train? What was your history of martial arts training?
Middle school, high school, I trained American kickboxing and Shaolin Kung Fu. So basically most of my childhood life into teenage and adult years, I did that. So I had my first degree black belt in American kickboxing and my first degree black sash in Kung Fu. So I love striking. I absolutely love striking. But with jiu-jitsu, it's a completely different world. I like that it's a chess match, and I like that I'm getting my ass kicked too, because you learn during this process. It's fun.
Yeah, how long you been training jiu-jitsu?
A couple years ago I was on for like 3-4 months, and then now I've been at it for almost 6 months now. Got my first stripe on my white belt, and I'm just having a ball. And the stupid coronavirus decided to ruin my freaking
right as you got
tournament.
momentum
I was
too.
gonna do it. Yeah, I was about to do a tournament in Houston for Naga, and then completely gone. I was like, shit.
Naga's dope too. Naga, you can sign up day of.
Yeah. So I was down to do it. But
this is gone.
Yep.
Yeah. No. Yeah, because I remember that. But so I remember talking to you one time. You freaked me the fuck out. You were just like, you disappeared and shit, and apparently you had like a health issue, and it turned out you got really fucked up. What happened?
Yeah, I got really fucked up. I broke my back. I didn't break it fully. I had a herniated disc. I was a manager at a bar, and I was a bar manager. I was lifting kegs, stuff like that, every Sunday for inventory. And I lifted a keg and twisted and slipped, and hurt. Yeah, it hurt. I just herniated it, but I kept working with it like for a good 3 months. It just hurt, sharp pain down my left leg. Just continued working, and then one day I was at my apartment, and I just sat down, and I just heard a loud pop, and my leg shut down. Couldn't move. I was laying on the floor, calling 911 to come pick me up. It was funny too, because they get to the door and they're knocking on the door. They're like, "You're gonna have to open the door," and I'm screaming, "I can't move!" They're like, "We're gonna have to break the door." So I crawled just so I didn't have to pay for that. Unlocked and then like, opened the door. I'm not paying for a new damn door for an apartment complex, but yeah. So I ended up having to get surgery. So they reattached the cartilage with the little things from turkeys and shit. Like apparently that's what they use now in medicine.
Really? I figured they'd get like a cadaver piece or something.
And they just put it back together and it just heals. So I'm good. I was scared to go back to the gym for at least a year and a half. But yesterday was my 2-year anniversary of it. And
there you go. Good shit.
Been stronger. Scared the hell out of me though. Probably scared me a lot.
You scared the fuck dude when I heard what I'm like, dude, are you okay? It's just like I had to have surgery. I'm like, well, and you're back. And you're like back. I'm like, fuck that. Yeah. Like I my senior year of high school, I played basketball for years and I played football for like for 1 year. And my mom told me I couldn't play no more because she was like, you're gonna kill somebody. I'm like, oh, so she wasn't worried about me getting hurt.
Like, this isn't fun.
Huh?
That's fun to do. Just kill everybody.
I was a linebacker, and my job was to stop the running back. So I loved going full speed one way, and they were this way we just crash in the middle. I won. It's like, cause I was a big kid. So like, so people, you know, so my mom told me, she's like, you play for one more, you're going to hurt somebody. I'm like, oh, all right. So, and actually, you know, I got expelled from that school anyway for fighting, but yeah. So I ended up at a school with no football team. So I played basketball, and so 4 years of basketball I ended up doing. My senior year, and funny story, I was slated to go into the military. I had already been talking to recruiters and shit. I was like, hey, I want to go. I want a Ranger contract. I was in way better shape than I am, by the way. Way better shape. I had trained. I was like buck. I was like 5. I'm 5'10" now, but I was like 5'8" maybe. Now I'm shorter than I am now. But I was supposed to have a Ranger contract going special forces and shit. I was ready to go, right? I hadn't signed it. I wasn't 18 just yet. And so then I went I went and played basketball. Literally my last game of my senior year, I ended up guarding the center. And their center for the team the school we were playing, big, giant, fat motherfucker. I don't know. I still remember what happened because I was in such pain, like blacked out. But apparently somehow dude stepped on my foot. I ended up falling on my face, and then the dude fell on me, and his knee went into my back. And a bunch of fucking damage and shit. So military went out the door immediately. Broken body and all this shit. I forgot what the recruiter called. He called it a broken body or something. But they went to the doctor, and he was like, "You have surgery." And surgery scares the shit out of me because, and that was 2004. Yeah. So I don't know how much the technology is better now, but back then I was scared shit because I had cousins that had back surgery and they couldn't turn the neck. For them to turn on to the left, their whole upper body needs to go. Yeah. So I would fuck every part of surgery. So I did like super extensive rehab and like ridiculous rehab, and it was just like. They even say that you're never going to be back to normal anyway. If you don't do the surgery, it's kind of the same. And I'm like, no, it's not the same. Fuck that. It's not the same. So busted my ass, did the surgery. My back is still messed up. Like if I like stay on my feet for a long time, which I unfortunately do for work, excuse me, my lower back goes really easy. Hurts like a motherfucker. So I know I can go get it checked out as soon. You know what's fucked up about this coronavirus thing is, you know how you put off shit and put it off and put it off and put it off? Now you COVID made us do it. Not only it's not even like, hey, you just put it off and be fine. No. COVID's like, eat a dick, you're not doing shit. So now I can't. So now I got a list of shit you're not 2 pages long of shit I'm gonna do as soon as this thing fucking blows over a little bit or enough to go out. I'm gonna get my back checked out. I'm getting my knees checked. I'm getting everything checked out. Fuck. But yeah, no, dude. When you hurt your back, I was like, ooh, shit. He's young too. Fuck.
Yeah, I was 26, but that was the one thing I was like, don't fuse discs. If you're fusing discs, I'm not doing surgery. And they said, no, we don't do that anymore. They explained it to me. I'm like, oh, okay, then I should be fine. But I asked, I was like, will I be able to work out again? Because it was my lower back. It's like the last one. So can I lift? Will I be able to lift right? Like what's going on? How much rehab do I have to do? And they're like, yeah, you'll be able to lift. Just give it a year and you'll be able to work out again at normal pace. I was like, okay. But after the surgery, I still so when it popped, I lost all feeling in my left leg. Like it was gone. It was non-existent. But when I came up from surgery, my foot was still numb. And that freaked me out. And I kept telling him, like, my foot's numb. Is that normal? Go put me back. Do it again. Like, just do it again. And he told me, oh, no, it's going to take some time for it to get the feeling back because the sciatic nerve has to heal. It's one of your biggest nerves. I was like, shit, okay. Still to this day, like, I feel like the toe next to my pinky toe and like to my pinky toe completely numb. Like, that whole side of my foot's numb. And it sucks. Especially when I'm in heel hooks. Because I don't feel shit.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm like,
pops, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. I start feeling in my knee. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, tap. No, I don't fuck around with heel hooks, man. These young cats that I train with are fucking insane with the heel hook. That's all they ever train. So it's like they're really good with it. So anytime I get put in a heel hook, dude, the second I start cranking it, I'm like, in practice. Nope. Fuck that. You're like, nope, I'm not playing. I don't give a fuck. I will tap early on a heel hook in training. In a tournament, I'll think about it for a second, but training, I'm like, nope. And so all my training partners know, like, I'm going to tap early. So they just grab it and they just, as literally as soon as they get it, it's a catch and release, right? They just catch and release it. I'm like, thank you, appreciate that. I'm not trying to fuck my knee out, bro. I gotta go to work.
You know you lost. Continue.
Right.
Yeah.
I got some people. I got a lot. We got quite a few comments here. What season of Tough is that? What season is that Tough jersey?
Oh shit. Sonnen. Who was he fighting?
Jones, no?
Sonnen Jones.
Oh,
Season,
okay.
yeah.
someone beat us to it.
Yeah,
Daniel was
Sonnen
like,
Jones.
looks like Johnny. Yeah.
And it is a Sonnen jersey. I think this Tough was the one that made me actually like Chael Sonnen, even after the whole Anderson Silva thing. I just ended up loving the guy, and still to this day, I watch all his YouTube stuff. Watch Submission Underground. Actually, I watched the video the other. I've been so anxious for anything MMA. I've been scrolling through everything on YouTube, on Fight Pass, and I found the most heartbreaking retirements of MMA fighters, and Chael's was on there. I was like, damn, I remember that day because I was even upset.
Was that the one where when he lost to Fedor?
Yeah, at Bellator.
Look, man, if you're ever gonna retire, losing the Fedor is not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. And look what he's doing now. He's the only combat sport working anywhere near a UFC banner. So,
you know what? With Chael Sonnen, I'm with you. I used to not. At first, I didn't like him. You started liking him when he did that little bit with Rogan. He was talking about how he convinced one of the, I think, Big Nog or Little Nog, the Nogueira brothers, he convinced them that the bus was a horse. He said that they were, when he told that story, they tried to feed the bus a carrot. Like, that happened. When he said that happened, I died. If you don't know, look it up on YouTube. Just Rogan, Chael Sonnen, and Nogueira brothers, or Bus and whatever.
Yeah,
look that shit up because it's so. As soon as he goes, that happened, and Joe dies, I died at the same time. Like, I can't believe. That's when I started liking Chael Sonnen. And
yeah, he's a funny dude. And, like, respected in the MMA community now with just, he had his whole steroid shit and whatever, PEDs and stuff. But shit, he's probably the one MMA media or ex-fighter, whatever, that would like to sit down and have a conversation just about anything.
Funny you said I got the chance to do that when I covered years, like a year or two after you cut off and grow up a bit, like, and did your own thing. I covered PFL or World Series of Fighting. It used to be World Series of PFL. I covered it here, and it was like the third or fourth one I did here. And he was actually at the media day, and it was a media luncheon at a restaurant in Scottsdale, Arizona. And that's like 20 minutes from where I live. So I just went out there, sit down, shoot the shit. And it was an interview, but it was just shooting the shit, right? And it was just me just getting, pre-fight or pre-event shit, but all over, just talking about, what do you think of this fight, that fight? What do you think of World Series Fighting, what they're going to do? And it was dope. But he's a really nice guy, for real. Yeah. Like, he's fun as hell to do. You know what? And you tell me what you think about this, but I think Chael Sonnen would be the number one guy to replace either Scott Coker or Dana White. Like, I would love to see him as a president of an organization.
I can see him taking Scott Coker's job. That would be a good one. I think he'd be doing. He'd be really good at it, being a promoter, like 100%.
Yeah, he's good. He's
like, even what he does with Submission what he does with Submission Underground is insane, and he's advertising it. The other day, like when he was on the air, he's like, "Yeah, you don't know where we are. We're in a corn silo or some shit."
Yeah, he said a corn silo. I'm like,
yeah, it's not. It's a garage. It looks like a makeshift garage or some shit. But hell, I'm down. Whatever you say.
Yeah, the best thing is he didn't tell anybody where it was, like, at all. Like, when we'll get into UFC 249 because they're talking about 249 in your home state, Florida.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if it works out. All right. Let's see. Knuckles and Pancake sounds super familiar. Why the fuck is that familiar?
Snot bubbles and pancakes?
Dude, it's so familiar and I can't remember. Split, tell me what you're talking about, but I know I've seen. Oh, hey, your brother Michael Day is hanging
out. Downstairs right now. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he's downstairs.
Shout out to the homie. Him and I used to do we did
football, right?
A fan football podcast for a while, yeah. And I think the season ended. We just never did it again. I don't know. It's probably my fake, my bad. But yeah. Let's see. This is all over. I hope to get an 80% finished house for cheap. Lots of building sites not finished. Going to sell. Well, right. Actually, this whole COVID thing that's definitely happened. I'm kind of shut down gas here. 123.
Damn,
dude.
We're at 160 something.
Damn, Phoenix is still at 240 something. Like, what the fuck? 220. Yeah, we're getting fucked over here. That was hilarious. What up, Robert? What's good, man? Need for the rap is shitty free TV, but in the sport bit, they often repeat Old Glory, One SC, and Trenton Car. Not bad. That's actually good. Chuck can control his humor perfectly, and he's smart as fuck. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, real quick, favorite move, Jiu-Jitsu 9.
Favorite move?
Arm move, section, whatever.
Arm triangle. That's what I've been doing a lot. Because, okay, at our gym, I think we have like 3 white belts. It's a smaller gym. He used to train me in a bigger gym, but it's just all his loyal students come back to him. But we had like 3 or 4 white belts. Everyone else is blue or higher, and they're big. I'm small. I'm 5'8". I'm 150 pounds, and everyone else is 6'2", 280, and some shit. And I'm grappling them, but that one submission, I could always get an arm triangle. If I get an arm triangle, you're not going anywhere. But I love going for it. But now they figured out I like going for it, so now I get fucked, and especially in the gi. I'm completely a baby in the gi. No gi, I could do. Gi, completely different thing. I get my ass whooped every time. Yeah,
and folks, he's not short. He's average. Okay, you guys don't know. I know he looks black. He's not. He's a Mexican brother. He's my homie. All right, and we don't get that tall. So
yeah, sucks.
You know, but I'm just saying. Anyway, but yeah, dude, in the gi, I'm not gonna lie. I neglected the shit out of the gi lately. So no gi, I love the scrambling part.
Yeah,
like any little opening, right? Yeah, any little opening you give me, I'm scrambling the fuck out of there. So, but yeah. Snubbables when you get hit really hard in football, and pancakes where lineman pancake someone completely runs over. Right. Okay. So I know I've heard it for something else though. So I don't know why the fuck that hit my ears different. But all right. Texas. Yeah. Daniel's from San Antonio.
Nice. That's only hour and a half.
Yeah, from
2
you.
hours left, yeah.
Dude, you ever thought about going back to Florida?
I have.
I know you have family.
Yeah, I have. Actually, recently I have, but I don't know. I don't want to go back yet. I love Texas. I love being here. I made a lot of good friends and family down here. I love it down here. Yeah, I thought about going back, though. A couple months ago, I thought about going back because my mom's not in the best health. She's just sick, but she's 70 years old, and she had 2 teenagers because she adopted them when she was older. So they're in high school, and then she's 71, and taking care of 2 teenagers. So I'm always calling them, yelling at them, telling them to do their stuff and everything. But my little brother Isaiah, he is a football player for my old high school, and I think his freshman year he ended up tearing his ACL.
Damn.
Like bad, but he's back and he's looking out to be scouted. So I'm hoping for a college to pick him up, and then him put on the Eagles jersey one day.
Eagles, Philly Eagles. I was gonna say, what does he play again?
Offensive tackle.
Oh, okay, cool. He's a big boy.
Yeah. No, he's huge. He's huge.
Mike says you better not leave him. Never not leave him. Back to Florida. All right. Let's talk a little bit of current MMA. So you and just earlier today came out. They're talking about doing it in Florida. They named WWE essential somehow. So
yeah, that's weird.
Dana White's like, what about MMA, motherfucker? What about us? So you first of all, what do you think about the cancellation from the one in California, and now we're looking at Florida?
I was legit pissed. Like I was really pissed, and I know Fred was saying like it's not going to show up, it's not going to happen, blah blah blah, like adamant about it. But I was excited for it. Like I think all of us were legitimately excited to watch something on TV again and watch people punch each other in the face. But when it got canceled, I understand why it got canceled. Big Daddy Mickey had to come down and slap Dana across the face, but it is what it is. But May 9th, I think 85% it's going to happen. 85% and it will happen. Because it's in Florida. They already made WWE essential workers. Mm-hmm. And if they have the right means to take care of the fighters and everything like that, as long as they do that, I'm excited for it. I'm ready.
Dude, the worst thing that would happen is if they have an event and somebody fucking has somebody gets COVID there, which would be awful. But that would be the worst thing. Then because then you really got to chill the fuck out with it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if I find if I'm them, I don't tell anybody the city but they're talking about it's confirmed it's gonna be in Florida.
Yeah.
But it says they're gonna be flying fighters into Jacksonville. So I'm just like, well, I mean, Jacksonville, I guess, but
Yeah, but what part of Florida are you gonna have the event in? Well, why don't they just try the Apex? Well, unless Vegas or Nevada doesn't want to open.
What's the thing? The mayor of Vegas I think it was the mayor of Vegas or the governor of Nevada. I don't know which one. It's this lady. I want to say Vegas. She's losing her shit.
Yeah.
Like, and somebody in the comment section, if you guys know who, if it's the governor or the mayor, let me know. But she wants to open Vegas back up, and I get it, man. This whole economic thing's crazy, but as soon as I saw a video of her talking about we need Nevada back up and all this shit, I'm like, bitch, you're literally target number one for this shit. You open this shit up in mind. But
Texas almost opened up on Wednesday. I think they did. Some parts of Texas completely opened up, and I was like, no, why? Why do we don't need to?
I could see the small parts of smaller towns, right?
Yeah.
That are a little more spread out and they have like little to no cases. But Austin, those big ass Austin,
yeah, you don't know
what are you doing? You're just begging for a problem. So
yeah.
So these protests going on too. So it's kind of crazy. All right, so 2 happens and no one's what the fuck is not popping up? Oh shit, hold up. There you go. Nobody's talking. Calvin is Jeremy Stevens.
Is that on that 249 card?
Supposed to be.
That would have been dope fight. I'm down. Hell yeah. The one fight I'm excited for is the Greg Hardy fight because I'm waiting for him to get knocked out. And I think
everybody else, dude. Nobody not nobody, but most people don't like Greg.
I think that, and it will be perfect too because there's no crowd and you can actually hear the impact of his knockout. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
I said that dude go all the way to a title fight. That'd be insane.
That would be insane.
Yeah. So what are you looking at here with hold up. Some retail stores are opening here, but our curbside pickup, nobody allowed in stores.
Yeah.
That's weird. In Arizona, that's all there is curb pickup.
Yeah, that's all there is everywhere here.
Like places in Arizona that are closed that I know that are closed are like super up close to bars, gyms, obviously, shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's a trip. All right. What are you looking for? Like, how to put this as far as this whole COVID thing, right? Because a lot of people want to open now, a lot of people want to later. But as far as like MMA is concerned, if this UFC 249 show doesn't happen, let's say, but how long do you think we'll be under lockdown from MMA specifically?
I don't know. June, probably June.
You got June. I got August.
Oh.
I got August. I think it's gonna be further than that, which is gonna suck because I friends on here somewhere. And I know he's a big fan of International Fight Week, and that shit is not happening, sir.
And then you're talking about NFL not turning back up either, and
NFL draft is Thursday, and it's completely remote. It is nobody in the same place. Hell, the fucking commissioner's doing. He's gonna be calling out names from his basement.
That's crazy. I mean, you see, Twitter made a way we can boo Roger Goodell somehow. I didn't check it out, but
I did. But I was gonna tweet out boo.
That's all I was gonna boo.
I was like, we should all just blow up actions. Boo at NFL commish. Just do that. Hold up. Fucking here we go. Mike says, "Go Cowboys."
That's not him. That's probably his girlfriend down there.
Probably. Dan, fuck Cowboys. Go Bucks. You're only saying that now because you got Brady and fucking Gronk. And then hold up. Cowboys don't even have a QB or happy QB at that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
He thinks $34 million doesn't help out his family. That's fucking stupid.
Trying to get it with his words, so we'll see. Mike, I know I wouldn't say go Cowboys, Eagles all day. I know you're an Eagles fan. What the fuck? Dan says I bet June, latest July.
Yeah, I'm thinking June, but I really hope they just get the ball rolling, especially with Fight Island. Why? I'm
waiting for Fight Island. See, I want to see if he's legit, if he's for real. Dana talks a big game. When he said I'm having an island, I'm like,
I believe him. I really believe him.
Really? Okay. Yeah. So I do too. He says he hasn't been talking about it.
I don't think he
on it.
Bought a fucking island. I think he rented an island from somebody and is just building something there. But I'm down either way. Imagine having the Ultimate Fighter on the island. or some shit. Like after this whole COVID stuff, he can hold so
Mhm.
much things on that island just for more
Mhm.
shows, fight pass stuff.
Dude, it makes me wonder why no one has thought about Fire Island shit. Took a freaking pandemic to make someone think about Fight Island. That honestly sounds like a video game or some kind of like reality TV
It's
show.
like what was it? Dragon Ball Z, the Cell games, and that
Yeah, there
little
you go.
thing.
Yeah.
Fight Island. That's
Fight
they have
Island.
to
There you
hold
go.
tournaments there after this whole COVID thing, like crazy stuff. Just do it.
Shit, they used to do the whole Kumite. We're going back to Bloodsport. Kumites and shit on Fight Island, except it's to the death. None of that, Mite bullshit.
Nope.
So, all right, let's see. If the NFL shuts down, I'll lose my shit.
Well, I'm losing my shit. Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I mean, the season starts in October. When does it start? October.
August. I think it was August. September. October. Yeah, it is October. I think.
Something like that. August. It's September. August. October. Something. Section knows better than we do for sure on football, but or on NFL. I think they'll be kind of super close. You know, it'd be weird if they do. I mean, like I don't know if you watch UFC Brasilia without the any of the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
That was odd as fuck.
It was weird. It was so weird.
It reminded me of the Pride cards, right? Everyone was super quiet during the fight, most part, really respectful, but there was no screaming lady and no clapping, nothing like that.
Yeah.
And so watching that, I was kind of like, man, this is not even. It just seems weird. It was like a weird alternate reality.
Yeah, and it kind of ruined some of the fights because how fighters react, like when they crack someone, when they hit someone really well, the crowd reacts and they push. Like there was a couple fights, there was a good punches, good hits landed, and they just didn't push because it was just set up, back up, continue. It was never. I think there was only one finish on that whole card.
Yeah, it was not fun.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. Some of the fights were decent. I forgot what the main event was good.
I forgot what it was, honestly. Is that so?
Wasn't it?
Was it Oliveira?
Corey Anderson.
Yeah. And it wasn't
fucking.
What's his
Corey
name?
Anderson got knocked out.
He got knocked out. Who beat him though? I can't remember. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. That was it'll be weird if they do actually do this in 249.
Yeah.
Aaron says we think we'll be in Vegas in July, hoping everything opens up by 6/1/20. Dude, I just don't see it happening. We'll see. Dallas is opening completely 5/15/20. Is that legit?
Shit. I didn't read that.
It's May 15th they're gonna open. I mean, we're at April 21st. That's less than a month.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Dude, it just look, fuck it. If they open up, y'all be fucking careful. Okay, don't fuck around with this shit. Okay, everyone's just like, oh, it's just like a bad flu. No, clearly not a bad flu. All right, stop the bullshit. Don't be a hater. Oh, talking about the Bucks. This is a Tom Brady. Okay, I'm not. I will talk shit if y'all don't make the playoffs though. Like we're not the Cardinals. We're not expected. We have no expectations for the Cardinals. Not this season anyway. Next season for sure, but not this season. However, you motherfuckers better make the playoffs. I hope June there's an event schedule for Austin before my birthday. They already canceled or in September. Yeah. They already canceled.
The Olympics were canceled.
Well, no, but they already sent out emails and put out like press releases, which is basically copy paste everything on a handful of events. I don't know if Austin was one though. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I work for the U.S. government, and we are given 5/15. Okay, well, let's hope it doesn't get pushed for you guys. No, Oliveira submitted Lee. I was drunk at South Padre watching. There you go. Yeah, so I don't know. That whole thing was a weird like trip.
Yeah,
but yeah,
even the Chael submission underground, it was weird. Like I was watching, it was interesting, but like they didn't touch hands.
Right.
Like, you see the sanitized crew come in and start mopping the floor.
Yeah.
And it was just weird. No crowd, no reaction, no interview, just Chael. But it was still awesome because it was Chael.
He was like the only guy calling the action. He like tripped up at first and he was doing okay. He goes, rest in peace, Aaron. No, I don't know if I get sick, doc. Anyway, but so there's a report that says Bellator aims to restart schedule in June or July on Hollywood Soundstage. Like fighting schedule? Or like there's a host live events starting this summer in LA.
Shit.
Here's my problem with it. Like a lot first of all, you watched WrestleMania this year?
Yes.
Was it not fucking weird or did you enjoy it?
Weirdish. It was weird. It was really fucking weird.
Right. So I only ever catch WrestleMania. I never watch anything else.
Yeah.
And I watch is I like the nostalgia part of it where people like old people come back. Like I don't know, it was last year, the year before the Hardy Boys came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit! I remember being a kid watching those crazy assholes. So I watched it this year, and I was just weirded out. I felt like I was watching a TV show, which basically ended up looking like. But so I understand them doing their thing. You could have all the wrestlers in one hotel, move them all together, right? Control that for the most part. MMA, everyone's coming from a different city. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Have them come in 2 weeks early and try to test everybody?
Yeah,
like it's just weird, right?
Weird. And like, what was it? DC said like they were gonna have the commentators on each side, like separated in their arena, and they were gonna talk, and that they were gonna be locked in their hotel until it was time for them to come out. They're gonna do it and then go back straight to the hotel, nothing else. It was weird, but I'm excited for it. I want it. I want May 9th. Let's go.
Well, I keep people with it, and like I know people that are not happy it's happening, and I'm just like, look, man, for the fighter's safety, I'm not happy, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, come on, you're up. However, if y'all gonna do it, I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna pay for. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna pay for it, and
I'm gonna pay for. Where am I?
Pay for it.
I'm gonna pay for it. There you go. But anyway, PFL canceled 2020 season. Y'all fuck with PFL? Yes, sir. I know. I watch it. Especially when it's in the Valley. When it comes to Phoenix, I go to the event much as I can. So it's dope. All right. So I do, because we're getting close to the end here. I do a questionnaire here.
Okay.
And it's not too crazy. It's actually, it used to be done by Jim Lipton. I don't know if you ever watched Inside the Actor Studio.
Mm-mm.
If you YouTube it, yeah, he actually interviews like Hollywood actors, right? And it's pretty damn dope. So I highly recommend it. But it's before he did it for how many ever decades he did that show for. It was in television by a personality named Bernard Pivot on a show called Apostrophes. So it's called the I don't know, it's whatever. I forgot the name of the questionnaire. It's 10 questions, and I switched a few of them, a couple of the questions, but we'll just start off with this one. What is your favorite word?
What?
Yeah, your favorite word.
Shit, I don't know. I'm tired. tired, probably. No, I don't know. My favorite word. That's so weird.
Right, it is weird. It's a weird questionnaire, but you get to know people quite different with the questionnaire, which is why you two.
Yeah. Hope. Yeah.
Hope. There you go. What's your least favorite word?
Saliva. I fucking hate that word for some reason. I love the band, but I hate the word.
Dude, fucking, the word a lot of people hate that I just don't understand is moist.
Yeah, I don't.
Moist.
It's always women too. They hate that word.
Of course, they don't want to be. I was like, well, you moist baby, what's going on? Shit like let's see. Aaron says no one is wearing masks here unless in grocery store. Everyone has been sort of out, parks and such. Same thing here in Arizona, but everyone kind of wears masks at this point here. So no. Oh yeah, PFL's paying their fighters. They're gonna put. Sorry, I meant to mention this. They're actually gonna get a stipend. I don't know how much, but yeah, and they let 1/3 of their fighters go. I get it. What else we got? All right, we'll get to continue with comments in a minute. All right, who's your favorite fighter?
Favorite fighter
of all time?
Anderson.
All right,
hands down.
Who's your least favorite fighter of all time? Who can you not stand?
Active right now, Greg Hardy, but I've hated Michael Bisping for the longest.
Really?
For the longest, I hated Bisping.
Yeah.
And then when he beat Anderson, when he didn't beat Anderson, he did not lose that fight. I will fight everybody on that. He did not lose that fight.
Yeah, that was a weird ending to that one, dude.
And he got knocked out. I don't know, but respect to him for fighting with one eye for what, 2 years, 3 years?
Forever. He lost it. That guy's gotten fucked up by so many roid heads, and then his eye out, and then back in the belt against Luke Rockhold. Like, I think this one became super favorite when he did the shit out of that douchebag.
He won the belt with one eye. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And kept it a secret for a while.
Yeah, he didn't come out till like recently, really.
Yeah. But I still hate the dude.
Right. All right. What sound or noise do you love?
What kind of noise do I love?
What sound or noise do you love?
Shit. Okay. I'm a nerd too. You know in the Iron Man movies when like he lands and it makes that like cling sound?
Yeah. No
I
shit.
love that sound. Like every time I watch a movie, I'm like, yeah, that's badass.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Sound or noise do I hate? Bubble wrap
Oh shit.
popping. It like it's fun, but it's just annoying shit.
It gets old after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever I order packages, someone here always for like minutes.
Bitch.
That's why, like, as soon as I get a package, I open it, I throw the shit right away. Fuck all that. All right, one. What is your favorite curse word?
Favorite curse word?
Mhm.
Fuck.
There you
Always.
go. All right. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Ooh. I think I'd be scared shitless, but firefighter.
Oh shit.
I don't know why. Because I have a lot of friends that are firefighters and they tell me stories. I'm like, I want to experience that. I think that'd be.
Yeah.
I'd scared shitless, but badass afterwards. You're like, yeah, I just walked through fucking fire to save someone. That's fucking dope.
That's a good point. Yeah. What profession would you not like to do?
Military.
Gotcha.
I don't think I could do it. Just
No.
you know, like
Dude,
respect to every military, but I don't think that I can do that.
100%. All right, last question. If heaven exists, what would you hear God say when you arrive at pearly gates? This is a little tougher one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I come up with a different answer for this one all the time.
All the time. Like,
Yeah.
oh wow, you actually made it.
Yeah, right. There you go.
You're
Wow,
here.
you
Oh
made it.
wow, you did good.
No, the last time I thought about this question, I was like, I'd probably be like, yeah, like, hey, Kobe, Tupac, and all your buddies aren't here anymore, hanging out in the back. Go ahead. That'd be dope as shit. All right, catching up some of the comments here. Wow, we got a bunch. Let's see. Daniel's girl hates the word moist. There you go. Anderson Cheater Silva.
God damn it! I knew someone was gonna say that.
Look, here's the thing, and I know he got busted once. You remember that video where he was walking around his house or something, and like they zoomed in on these blue vials behind him? That was weird. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh no, Anderson, why?"
George was too. George had to be. George had to.
Dude, the way he wasn't. That dude, that motherfucker got. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That dude got away with a lot of shit.
Yes, he did. The greasing.
That being said, I'm a complete proponent of Vitor, PRT Vitor. All right. Aaron Suggs, the NFL draft being done Thursday straight from commissioner's basement. Okay, so everybody is like going in like on. I don't know, but it's Zoom, something like that, right? And like there's GMs who are gonna have like texts. I know one guy. I think the not Philly. I forgot what team. One team is gonna have a tech in an RV, like a Winnebago, outside their house in case they have technical difficulties.
What?
They're taking this shit seriously, but I do know, I did read that the commission's going to be in his basement. So this is going to go way back to the old school when there used to be like very few people in the room, and it was just straight phone calls. Be interested to see if I do a fight companion on Thursday, at least for day one, at least. I damn sure don't want to sit through day 3 where it's like 8 fucking, or like, what is it like? I mean, day one, day 2's 2,
yeah,
right. Day 2 3, and then Saturdays 4, 5, 6, and 7,
and then everything else just goes out the window.
Yeah, right. Yep, all attending will be via from home. They've been NBA drafted, right? They did do. That's a good point. I didn't watch the draft to see how they're doing it. All right. It's gonna be weird as fuck. Yeah, they already had a practice run. I hope it's smooth, man. Straight up. All right. I honestly wonder how many mistakes we've made in the draft.
A lot.
Because of the technology.
Maybe.
You know. Yeah. Tampa's gonna spare Cardinals this coming year. You guys aren't on the schedule. I'll see you next year, bitch. I don't hear that bullshit. All right. Daniel says I heard Jones is gonna get fisted. Did you see that shit? Jan Blachowicz or something.
Oh,
he was like, oh, you're gonna get fisted, and I was like, I retweeted, and I was just kind of like phrasing. Don't say that. Brandon Silva challenge. Yeah,
I take my answer back. Fuck Bisbing. John Jones.
John Jones. There you go.
I should have known that. Fuck
I remember
John
you
Jones.
hated John Jones for the longest time. You couldn't stand John Jones.
Kind of still do. I just
You're
hate
not the only
outside
one.
John Jones. Inside the octagon, John Jones.
Yeah.
Great. Outside, no.
Douche, right? Vanderlei Silva challenged Dan Henderson to bare knuckle. I will take Belfort, but
Yeah.
about Dan Hendo. I don't know if he's been doing any training, but I know Belfort's back on the TRT. Have you seen him lately? He's fucking jacked again. It's just Jesus, bro. It's just Jesus and weights and protein, bro. I love the way it says bro. I wish I could say it.
That shit was funny.
Nick Pilecki sounds kind of Polish.
It is Polish. It is. I'm adopted. I'm adopted by a Polish. Well, I don't know. They're not. I guess so. Yeah, they're Polish.
It must be. It's at least
somewhere.
Right. So, all right. Anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
No, I'm good. I'm probably gonna. 249 has to happen because if not, I'm gonna probably go insane and stop watching Fight Pass. I've been watching Fight Pass nonstop.
Yeah.
Just
dude, because I know you're home all day.
Yeah, I'm home all day. Like my gym, I can go for private sessions, which is just me in the gym for weights and stuff. And then me and my professor will do like one-on-ones because I know he's staying at home. He knows I've been staying at home, so we'll just go work. But other than that, I'm stuck in the house binge watching TV or old fights and shit like that. It sucks.
There you go. TRTV, this guy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for us tonight. Oh, hold up a second. Russian streak in Ghana shot.
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Ain't the
I
only
think Rosenstrike might win that one too. That'd be some shit though.
Dude, I don't know who I want to see, but I have a feeling we're gonna get DC Stipe one more time.
And DC retires.
And then DC wins and retires, and then I think Stipe is gonna be, Stipe is already having issues coming back, his eye surgery or whatever he had. But so I think we'll end up getting. Hold up, god damn it, we'll see this fight for the actual belt. So we'll see. Aaron says I'll go in Vegas in July, and Ink goes, nah, you'll be dead. God damn. All right, Troy. Hey, throw out you have your Twitter on there, right?
Yep.
Nick X Micro. There you go, folks. Give this man a follow. One of my brothers' life, 100%. All right, y'all. You guys know where to find where everybody else here. KeepItWarsMMA.com. We got hold up, see if I can get it right. Well, whatever. Oh shit, Mike. Hold up. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. My audio went to shit in my earbuds or whatever.
Oh.
We got Jesse, Fred, and me on here. So you guys know all the shit. RepTheWords.com, SpriteSports.com. All right, it's gonna do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it. Nick, thanks a lot. Appreciate you joining us.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
All right. Catch you guys tomorrow for Keep It Warriors Live. All right. Good night. Good night, Will.
Good night.